Students, today we are going to study about revision for types of forces. We will do our revision work. We will revise types of forces we have studied earlier. Students, we have studied that forces can be categorized in two groups. One is contact force, as you can see, and another is non-contact forces, as you can see above the cursor. Again, contact forces may be applied by muscles which needs contact, or may be applied by, you can see, most frictional force can be applied by surfaces in contact. Again, under the non-contact forces, there is a magnetic force, electrostatic force, and gravitational force. These are non-contact forces because they can act from a distance without any contact. Now, students, let us see the notes on them, the notable points, the important points for types of forces, the important points on this topic, that is types of forces. You can see, boys, types of forces are of two types: contact forces and non-contact forces. Under the category of contact forces, there are muscular force, frictional force, and normal force. And under non-contact forces, there are magnetic force, electrostatic force, and gravitational force. So these were the classification under contact and non-contact forces. Further, we will note down the different types of contact and non-contact forces. But first of all, define contact forces. We are going to define contact force. What is a contact force? You can see a contact force, a force which can be exerted only through physical touching, is called a contact force. It means a contact force needs a physical touch. Physical touch is necessary. मतलब ऑब्जेक्ट और सरफेसेस जो फोर्स एग्जर्ट कर रहे हैं वो कांटेक्ट में रहेंगे. जैसे एग्जांपल देख लो, मस्कुलर फोर्स, द फोर्स exerted by muscles of this person or this man is applied on the wheelbarrow because of contact between them. If there is no contact, there will no muscular force. Similarly, friction force acts when the two surfaces are in contact. Friction force only acts when the two surfaces are in contact. And the third one is normal force, which is not given in your generally books in this class, but for extra concept you can understand. Normal force is a force acting normally upward. Force acting normally upward when a surface supports any object. So let us define now non-contact force. We are going to define non-contact force, and then we will discuss the different types of contact and non-contact forces, their examples separately. Non-contact forces, you can see, a force which can be exerted without physical touching is called a non-contact force. Example, see examples. Two magnets exert force. Two magnets can exert force even they are at distance. Similarly, a charged body attracts another charged or uncharged body, or sometimes repels a charged body, like charges repels each other from some distance. Third example under non-contact force, you can see the gravitational force, like Earth pulls the objects towards it due to the gravitational force exerted by it. Students, different objects in the universe exerts gravitational force to each other, but for ordinary masses, for general 1 kg, 2 kg, 3 kg masses, gravitational force is very less. It means gravitational force depends upon masses. Gravitational force is only due to mass of a body, and for ordinary masses gravitational force is very less. Generally we cannot feel them, but for at least if one mass is heavier, is larger, for example mass of the earth is quite higher, quite large, mass of the sun, so these masses exerts larger force, greater force, which can be considerable or which can be felt by our senses. So these were the examples of non-contact forces. Now we are going to define different contact forces. We are going to define different contact forces. See, muscular force, the force exerted by living muscles of the body is called muscular force. Example, lifting with hand, kicking, pulling cart by ox, etc. These were the examples of muscular force. Very easy. Force exerted by muscles. You also use your muscles to do different works. Animals do works with their muscles. So these forces are called muscular force. Now the frictional force. We are going to define frictional force. The force which opposes the relative motion of two surfaces in contact. It means frictional force is surely a contact type force, and you can see in case of friction, friction only acts when the two surfaces are in contact here. If there is no contact, there will no friction, and friction always opposes relative motion. Here students, what is the meaning of relative motion? Means one surface moves with respect to the other. If two surfaces moves simultaneously, अगर दो surfaces साथ साथ move कर रहे हैं तो उनमें relative motion नहीं होगा. Relative motion के लिए जरूरी है कि एक surface दूसरे surface के respect में move करे, या एक surface स्थिर है दूसरा move कर रहा है, या दूसरा स्थिर है पहला move कर रहा है, या दोनों move कर रहे हैं बट कोई एक दूसरे के रिस्पेक्ट में मूव करना चाहिए. दोनों अलग अलग टाइप से मूव करने चाहिए, तभी दोनों में रिलेटिव मोशन होगा और तभी फ्रिक्शन फोर्स एक्ट करेगा. इन शॉर्ट, अगर दो बॉडी साथ साथ मूव कर रहे हैं एक साथ, तो फ्रिक्शन उसमें एक्ट नहीं कर सकता है, नहीं भी कर सकता है. बट इफ देयर इज रिलेटिव मोशन और टेंडेंसी ऑफ रिलेटिव मोशन, ये जरूरी नहीं कि रिलेटिव मोशन हमेशा दिखे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ यू push a heavy box, the box has a tendency to move, but due to friction it doesn't move. So there also friction acts. Now normal force, as I have said, this is not in your book generally for class 8, but for extra knowledge you can do this, you can understand this. If an object is in contact with a surface, then a perpendicular force exerted by the surface to support the object is called a normal force. नॉर्मल फोर्स के बारे में अक्सर बच्चे पूछते हैं क्योंकि बुक में नहीं रहता है, तो समझना इतना है, नॉर्मल फोर्स हमेशा सरफेस के परपेंडिकुलर एक्ट करता है. सी इन दिस केस, द ऑब्जेक्ट pushes the surface downward and the surface supports the object upward by normal force. If the surface is inclined, then the normal force will also always perpendicular to the surface, whether the surface is horizontal, inclined or vertical. surface कैसा भी हो, नॉर्मल फोर्स हमेशा परपेंडिकुलर, नॉर्मल का मतलब ही परपेंडिकुलर होता है, तो नॉर्मल फोर्स हमेशा सरफेस के परपेंडिकुलर एक्ट करता है. या यूं कहें कि सरफेस के परपेंडिकुलर एक्ट करने वाले कंपोनेंट को या फोर्स के पार्ट को ही हम नॉर्मल फोर्स कहते हैं. सो these were all about contact forces. Lastly, we will study about non-contact forces. See, non-contact forces, different types of non-contact forces we have given. I am given example. First, magnetic force. The force, how we will define? The force exerted by a magnet is called a magnetic force. Here, like poles of two magnets repel each other, but unlike poles of two magnets attract each other. Second is electrostatic force. The force exerted by an electrically charged object is called electrostatic force. A student, from very beginning, from your childhood, you have heard that when a comb is rubbed in hair, it gets charged and it attracts the tiny bits of paper or the light particles. So what type of force attracts the light particles applied by the comb? It is obviously electrostatic force, because on rubbing the comb or different objects becomes charged. Not all, but some of them, some pairs of objects on rubbing gets charged. और इसके बारे में डिटेल में आप आगे के चैप्टर में पढ़ेंगे about electrostatic force. Now, the force of attraction between any two objects due to their masses is called gravitational force. This is the third type of force, third type of non-contact force, gravitational force. I have discussed in detail about this, that any two bodies applies each other attractive force, and this attractive force is due to their masses. दो ऑब्जेक्ट के बीच में फोर्स कई तरह से, कई कारणों से लग सकते हैं. अगर वो दोनों ऑब्जेक्ट मैग्नेट है तो मैग्नेटिक फोर्स, अगर ऑब्जेक्ट चार्ज है तो इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स. बट मास के कारण अगर फोर्स एक्ट हो रहा है, ओनली ड्यू टू द मास, देन द फोर्स इज कॉल्ड ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स. और ये भी बताया हमने कि ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स जनरली ऑर्डिनरी ऑब्जेक्ट्स के लिए बहुत कम होते हैं, नेग्लिजिबल होते हैं. हमारे सेंस ऑर्गन्स, हमारे सेंसेज उनको महसूस नहीं कर सकते हैं. बट फॉर लार्जर मासेस we can feel, our sense can feel the force. For example, for gravitational force exerted by earth, gravitational force exerted by moon, gravitational force exerted by sun, these can be felt. But gravitational force acting between two ordinary bodies, like two human bodies or two books kept on the table, are not felt generally. So these were about different types of forces, students. If you have any doubt, any problem, you can ask with the help of comment section of this video, and we were together through another video. Till then, goodbye.